Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Lori Kendall over here. Going to do a quick Bath & Body Works winter and Christmas scent review for the candles. These are 14.5 ounce soy blends with 3 wicks, and we got some nice scents here. Some that have really pretty labels, some that have embossed lids, which I love. So let's get started with Christmas Cabin. This one is Spice Clove Crackling Fireplace Cozy Cabin. This one is definitely strong. I get that smokiness coming through, but I also get the clove and like some of that winteriness to it. It's definitely an interesting scent, and it's an interesting combination. For me, the throw on this one, melting it with my lamp, was probably about 8.5. Yeah, a 9 maybe, depending on how big your space is. It was pretty strong for me. And I really like that scent. Definitely different, but it's still, you know, got the wintry festiveness, but got that smokiness with that for the kind of the cabin-y feel. So love it. This one was definitely strong. Mahogany Vanilla. Now, Mahogany is not my favorite scent, but I thought vanilla might help tone that down, and it actually did pretty well. It's more vanilla, fresh bergamot, sweet sandalwood. So for me, the sandalwood and bergamot is always like a hit and miss. You know, it says mahogany, but like that's the combo of those two scents together. And those are very masculine scents in general. And I like the vanilla in there that tones it down. Without the vanilla, I would not have got that scent, just because I know those scents are very masculine and they're not really my cup of tea. But I did like it with the vanilla. That scent was, you know, probably 8.5 or 9 in my space. I was melting it with my lamp. It was pretty strong. And I definitely think that if you like more masculine scents, that's a scent that you probably would like. So we got the Perfect Christmas, which I've had this one before, but I always like it. I love the tree notes in that one. So it's fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar. Sorry, I almost sneezed. Cinnamon sugar, toasted marshmallow. Okay, so this one, I've never been a fan of ones that are just like Christmas tree scents, just straight up tree. To me, it's a little bit too piney, but I love this one because you get that scent of tree, that cut pine that gives you the nostalgia of Christmas with like a fresh tree, which I haven't had a fresh cut tree in a long time, which I miss the scent of a real tree. But it's just usually too messy and too much of a hassle. And, you know, I just got tired of dealing with all the pine needles all the time, but I do love the smell of a fresh tree. So love that in this one. And then the cinnamon sugar, toasted marshmallow, the sweetness in it. I don't know if you can really put your finger on marshmallow or cinnamon sugar in there. It does have sweetness to it that you can definitely tell is in there. And that one I love. That I love because it tones that tree down, blends it well, and so you're not just getting a straight up tree. So if you're like me and you like getting that pine without it smelling like it's just your straight up tree, you might really like this one. It smells great. Love the label, of course, very Christmassy, festive. And I'd say the throw is about a 7.5, 8 maybe. In my space. If it's a really huge space, maybe a little bit milder, but for me, it was great. Balsam and firewood. Here's another one that I never know. Cedarwood, cardamom, white birch. So I actually really like this one. It's a little bit different. I get cardamom, I get balsam, I get outdoorsy, woodsy with a little hint of the spice notes of the cardamom and a slight sweetness to it. It's definitely different than a lot of the ones I have, but because of this time of year, winter, I am definitely more into like, let's take a risk on a tree scent that's got some other notes that might blend it well. So I definitely do like this one. I think the strength of throw for me was about a 7.5, which is pretty decent. But yeah, I definitely like that one. And if you're into the balsam and firewoody type scents with maybe a hint of cardamom sweetness, yeah, you might like that one. And then, of course, peppermint bark truffle. You cannot go wrong with peppermint sweetness. To me, anything that's marshmallowy peppermint, sweet, sugary peppermint. I don't like a twisted peppermint per se just because it's too strong. But anything that's blended with something sweet like chocolate, whatever, for me with peppermint, I'm usually down for it. Oh, it smells so good. And I love this label. It's kind of an iridescent pinkish color. So we get peppermint chocolate cake, crushed candy cane, white chocolate. So yeah, this one for me is definitely a yummy one. And I like this scent as a peppermint scent. I think the throw on this one was about a 7 or so. It wasn't overpowering, but it wasn't really weak either. But it's definitely not the strongest chocolate or peppermint one I've had, but I do really like it, and it was strong enough where I could smell it. So I really do like that one. And then we have frosted chai cookie. Definitely get chai type notes. We get cinnamon, chai, nutmeg, vanilla, buttercream. I get the sweetness from buttercream. I get that chai spice in there. Definitely a yummy one. I love the lid. So cute. I'd say about a 7. Yeah, 7.5 at the strongest for me. But it was good enough. I could smell it. It was definitely nice and smelled great. So got no complaints really on that one. Okay, so next ones we've got Cozy Winter Cottage. Cute little cottage. And we got Winter Spices, Warm Cedar, Amber Musk. This one is kind of wintry sweet. Yeah, the label got a little bit dirty because I actually burned it. Winter Spices, Warm Cedar, Amber Musk. Yeah, so I get the amber in there, warm cedar, and I get some sweetness to it. It almost smells like a hint of fruitiness. I don't really know why because it doesn't have that in the notes, but I'd say that scent was about a 7.5, 8. It was pretty strong. Strawberry snowflakes, juicy strawberry whipped cream, ice bergamot. This one is definitely nice. If you want something that's fruity but wintry at the same time, it definitely smells like strawberry. It's toned down by the other notes, but I like it. It's a little bit of a twist on a kind of a wintry scent with the strawberry in it. I'd say the throw was probably about 7. It wasn't super strong, but it wasn't weak. It was kind of in the middle, but I did like it, and it's kind of a scent that I probably will melt more in the spring. So we get crispy cookie edges. Love that. Embossed lid. So cute. Oh, I love the embossed Christmas lids. Okay, so this one we got brown sugar crumble, vanilla almond milk, rich caramel. This one is about a 6.5, 7 for me in the space I burned it. I burned it in a bigger space, or sorry, melted it in a bigger space. So it wasn't as strong as it might have been if I had been in the smaller space, kitchen, dining area where I usually do them. But I definitely love the scent. It's very festive, bakery, gourmand type. And I love this. Like, it's got a little Christmas ornament right there in gold. It's so cute. Anyway, yeah, I definitely like that. And if you're into the bakery gourmandy scents, cookie scents, cookie edges, it's great. And you can't really go wrong with just some of Bath & Body Works, just nummy, gourmandy type bakery scents. So we have hot buttered rum. And I got 2 of these, and it's got like a cute little champagne type glass on there. We have dark buttered rum, warm caramel, mulling spice, vanilla bourbon. For me, this one could have been better. I was a little bit disappointed just because normally, my cat, normally the buttered rum ones for Bath & Body Works are my favorite when it comes to authentic buttered rum flavor or scent. This one was okay. It wasn't super strong for me. It was probably about a 6, maybe. And I got 2 of them because I love that scent so much. Yeah, I mean, it was just okay. It was not my favorite. You get some rum, caramel, spices, vanilla bourbon. I mean, it's all kind of blended together, sounding a little bit ambiguous with all those scent notes without, with it not being so strong. I was just kind of like, meh. So that one is probably my least favorite when it comes to strength of throw of all these, just because it could have been, should have been stronger. But if you're not into like really strong, sweet, bakery type, I mean, it's hot buttered rum. It's got a lot of those sweet notes to it. It was okay. It was just okay. I wouldn't buy that one again, but I know they've had better hot buttered rum in the past. So, let's see. And then there's the other one for that. There was 2 of those. I burned this one, and then I have that one left. Okay, so cinnamon sugared pecans. Once again, love the details on the label. This one is yummy. It smells like cinnamon candied pecans, warm cinnamon, toasted pecans, brown sugar. It definitely smells like those pecans you can get like where they make them fresh in front of you. They're like they have cinnamon and they're kind of candied and hot and toasted. That's what that really does smell like. The throw was probably about an 8 for me, and was definitely nostalgic to when we go up to Multnomah Falls and stuff like that in the Pacific Northwest, and they'll often, well, I don't know, I haven't been up there in a long time, but we used to go up there when my kids were little, and they'd have those. They would make the pecans in different flavors, and you buy them right there, and they put them like in a little triangular shaped little clear plastic bag for you. So good. That definitely reminds me of that, and it is nostalgic and is pretty authentic. Okay, and then we have cinnamon sugar pretzel, which I just got the lotion for this too. This one actually is really nice. If you've ever had like there's any kind of cinnamony sugary pretzel scents from Bath and Body Works or Goose Creek, basically. I mean, they're very similar in the way they do pretzels, and I really like it. It's very gourmandy, yummy, pretzely sugar. Like if you ever had an Aunt Anne's or some of the other different places you can buy pretzels, Pretzel Time, or, where they do the buttered pretzels and they dip them in the cinnamon sugar, very much smells like you would smell that when it's like really nice and hot and buttery. Toasted pretzel, cinnamon dusting, sugar, vanilla. Yep. Love that scent. It was probably about 8. It was probably about an 8.5. I could smell it upstairs from my kitchen when I was burning it. And I was burning it. So yeah, that one I definitely like. I wish I'd gotten another one of those instead of 2 hot buttered rum. But definitely love that one, and that one's a keeper. And then last but not least on this list of Bath and Body Works was holiday cider, and I been burning this one. I was not sure what to think of this, honestly. Scent notes are apple cider holiday, pomander, and mulling spices. That's a Goose Creek candle. Sorry, never mind. We'll do that one in a minute. Anyway, so I just grabbed it off the counter. So yeah, so these are my Bath and Body Works ones. A lot of great scents here. Definitely worth any good sale. Definitely worth checking these out. If you have a coupon on top of the sale, even better by the end of the year. So anyway, that's my take on these Bath and Body Works scents. I will upload the scent names in the description as well, so hopefully people can just look those up and find them. And I'm going to do a Goose Creek review as well, so stay tuned for that. But I hope you guys have had a great Thanksgiving, and Christmas coming up. Hopefully you guys are having a great holiday season, and we'll see you again really soon with some more reviews. Thanks. Have a great night. Bye-bye.